So we are live at Spa Castle. We have to have some massage and have fun. That's not the idea. What?
Have you done it? As I they sing, they feel the pulse. Look at the people jump around. No joking around. Listen, look at what it's all about. You will see the light, the coconut. You say that is our boss, you say you be boss. Oh yeah, look that. Look that.
For the love that you have shown to me. It is really, really overwhelming that I have everybody here. I know it was very, very short, but thank you for coming up. And we really planned this as Mother's Day out. We have these 3 musketeers here that did the planning. Me, this lady, and that lady right there, which I don't want to mention their name because they're going to introduce themselves later. And when we put this together, we were expecting not a lot of people. We were just expecting like 3 or 4. But when we started talking about it right in the hospital bed, we found out that it's good to bring in a lot of people. And I'm so happy that you guys showed up, that you came. The next one will be Las Vegas.
Yay!
So I'll leave everything to my cousin here to take the floor.
Okay, thank you guys. I'm a little bit shy, so but please just ignore.
1 to 100, how would you rate yourself understanding Yoruba? 8.
Oh, that's okay, yeah. So we'll introduce ourselves. Then let's start from our mothers. Yes, because you said what?
I apologize for coming late.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for coming in late.
Mrs. Mary Akinola. Mọ́mí ọ̀pẹ tí gbogbo èèyàn mọ̀ ń pè mí. Iṣẹ́ ọmọ le o. Ṣùgbọ́n a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pé Ọlọ́run fi rọ̀ gbogbo wa lọ́rùn. Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ máa fi rọ̀ gbogbo àwọn tó kù náà lọ́rùn lágbára Ọlọ́run. Nígbà tí máa bí ọmọ yẹn, ọmọbìnrin pẹlẹbẹ kan báyìí ni. Ó sì ti di màmá nìsín. Wọ́n ti marry báyìí ní 30 years ago. Ọjọ́ yẹn lágbára. Mo ti ń labour fún bí 4 days. Mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń labour láti ọjọ́ Sunday. Mo lágbára Ọlọ́run àṣà àbí wọn láàrin ọjọ́ Tuesday. Láì ṣiṣẹ́ abẹ Ọlọ́run tó wálẹ̀ láyé àtàlàfíà. Ó dé ọyẹ káwọn ọkùnrin wa kó máa appreciate wa. Iṣẹ́ ńlá làwọn obìnrin ń ṣe. Kéèyàn tó gbóyún sínú fóṣù 9 kó tó tún wá bí kó tó tún máa sùn kò ní sùn lóru. Ọmọ tá à ń sọ yóò dẹ̀ ní jọ̀gbọ́n tá à ń wí àwọn àǹtí ẹ̀ nìyẹn bẹ̀ jọ̀gbọ́n wọn pọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run kọ́ Ọlọ́run bá wa dá wọn sí Ọlọ́run á dá gbogbo ọmọ wa sí o.
First experience nígbà tí mo lóyún first born mi ò kí ń lọ clinic torí mi ò kí ń lọ clinic due to the nature of my job. Airport mo ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ so mi ò ráyè mo kàn register ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan tí n bá lọ wọ́n máa sọ fún mi pé tí n bá take time màá bímọ before time. On this fateful day, it was on Monday, mo wà ní bus stop mo lọ bíṣà mo kàn rí and that pregnancy is just 7 weeks. Mo kàn rí omi tó dà wọ́n àwọn èèyàn máa wò mí pé mo ti tọ̀ sára mo wá ṣe báyìí so kí n tó ní kí n sọdá báyìí another one came mo ní irú ìtọ̀ wo ló wá ń gbọ̀n mi tí mo kàn ń tọ̀ sára ẹ̀ tí mo wá lọ sọ fún neighbor mi pé báyìí ibi tí mo tún ti ń sọ fún neighbor mi àná ibi tí mo dẹ̀ register sí ó jìn gan ó ń bi mí pé kí ló ṣe mí mo ní kankan ò ṣe mí and it is true kankan ò ṣe mí feel anything so gbà tí mo máa dé hospital ìjọ ẹ̀ ní clinic day mo tún wá lọ mú nọ́mbà láti jókòó so woman yẹn nígbà pé ẹ̀mọ̀ kan tó ń ṣe mí wá lọ rí nọ́ọ̀sì wá lọ rí dókítà tó wọ́n á pè mí wọlé ìgbà tí dókítà ní kí n wọlé pé kí n láì dán wọ́n lè examine mi dókítà bá ní kí ló ṣe mí mo lóyún mi ti bàjẹ́ ni because mo bìí nígbà tí omi ti ń jáde tí oyún rẹ̀ ti pé just 7 months ok wọ́n á ní wọ́n gbé wheelchair wá pé kán máa wí mi lọ sókè mo ní kò sí nǹkan kan tó ń ṣe ẹsẹ̀ mi máa lọ sókè in fact mo ṣe dé labour room mo rí woman kan ó ń labour yíbo ni ọmọ keje tó fẹ́ bí ni wọ́n wá obìnrin sọ ọkùnrin ló ń bíjọ so bí wọ́n ṣe wọ́n ní kí n gun orí bed mo ń wò pé wọ́n ní kí n bọ́ pint ní gbogbo yín fẹ́ máa wò ìdí mi èmi ò ní bọ́ pint gbàtó tó stage ẹsẹ̀ mi bá ń gbọ̀n mi wá lè dúró wá ní kí n gùn wá ní ìlú bí wọ́n ṣe máa gbé wọ́n tó bọ́ pint ní báyìí wọ́n ti scissors bọ́ mi wọ́n mọ̀ ṣe jáde mi so I had her as a premature so we spent a month and the hospital she was inside incubator so others came like that so I bless God àwọn ọmọ mi tó bá dẹ̀ ń bí kó má ní wọn lára
Amen.
so that is 29 years ago.
My name is Iresi Oko. I am Mommy David. I don't my experience, it was fun because I had my baby in the US. It was 40 weeks plus, so I didn't get any pain, no contraction, anything. So I got to the hospital. They induced me for a whole day. The baby didn't come, so they have to do CS. So that's just my experience. They were not Alright, my name is Seno Reboshola. Most people don't know me because I'm not.
It's the husband that is always.
Yeah, my husband is the one that goes out, but housewife. Current housewife of Dallas.
Homemaker.
So I had my first son in Nigeria, back in Nigeria, 2011. Though being the first child, it's not always easy. I had to labor for 2 days after my water broke, but I had my baby in the Redeemed Church. So I was like, people come in and have kids and go. I was like, I'm the only one that is here. I was like, God, when am I going to have this my baby? Because it's kind of crazy when you see people coming, like under 5 minutes, they put to bed and they all left. And I was the only one on bed, still laboring.
And the pastor will take his village people.
Actually, so like the night there, the pastor that was there,
about giving birth, we have different types of experience. Some of you will tell me, you will say, this experience is very good, but some will say it was very bad. All my 3 kids, it was a bad experience. But I give God the glory. Even my Mexican baby now. Yes, I had a bad day when giving birth to him. I give God the glory that I have a safe delivery at the end of the day. So just thank God for my life.
Hi everyone. My name is Olabisi Boy. I'm a nurse and
Midwife.
Yeah. So, my childbirth or my pregnancy was tedious one because it took me a long time to have my daughter. I was married for 8 years. I didn't have power to work. After 5 years of trying. Eventually, I got pregnant and my pregnancy was hell. Because I have to be on bed rest for almost 4 months. She knew.
wow.
I have to be like this. They only gave me 45 minutes a day to get up like this.
Yeah.
Just to use the bathroom and back to bed. My husband really tried for me. He was cooking, he was doing everything. And each time, because now my appointment was every week, each time I made it to the doctor, you made it this week. I'm so excited. So anyways, I had her when she was 35 weeks. She was so little, but so long. She was 5 pounds. And the delivery was so quick. I think I just said it. I labored at home for 2 days. And I went to the hospital around 12. I had her around 3 o'clock. And it was natural birth. So she came peacefully. But what amazed me was the reason why I have to be on bed rest was because I'm already dilating. At that time, at that 24 weeks, I'm already like a tip dilated. So they were like, oh, in fact, throughout my nursing training, I don't know anything they call hourglass membrane. So I'm like, what is hourglass membrane? They were like, oh, your membrane, the membrane that covers the baby, is already bulging out. So we don't want any friction or anything that will just rupture the membrane and the baby's so little. I remember I sat with for 2 weeks because they wanted to keep me in the hospital till I have her. I was like, no, I'm not gonna stay there. It was so boring as hell. I'll be fine at home, but just let me go home.
Yeah.
Anyways, so what amazed me most was when I was in labor, my membrane did not, that membrane that they were so scared did not rupture until when they ruptured it.
Can you imagine?
Yes. So anyway, I'm not gonna say don't listen to what doctor says, but at the same time, I just thank God because she was my rainbow baby, and she's a girl, Eniola, and she keep her busy at home. I just thank God for that. That was just my experience, and now I'm ready to go one more round. And I'm working hard, and I'm really working hard. So if anybody have any other style, let me know. Give me hints. So nice meeting everybody. I think I know her.
Olabisi.
I know her because I came for that baby shower, the third one, and that was where I lost my wedding because I was yes, till today. I was looking for party rice, but I was not pregnant that time. So I know her too. I don't know her, but I know her.
She's still waiting for a baby. She's still waiting for a man. She's waiting for a man. So at the right time. She's not baby landlord. Baby is waiting. Auntie.
Hi everyone, my name is Ada Juleji Onide. So I have only one kid, but my experience so far has been great and I enjoy motherhood. It's been challenging, but thank God for everything. It's nice meeting everybody and I hope you have fun as well.
My name is Olabisi Asalo. I'm a mother of 3. My first experience. It was very funny because so when my water broke, we went to the hospital. Then I went to my cousin. So when we got there, she was like, she's mourning.
Oh, you must have let me. So the answer was wrong with I said she's burning.
So they were asking like, is actually having the child? Is it you? Because my tummy was so little. You can't even tell if I was ready or if the baby was ready to be out. And it was almost 40 weeks. It's nice meeting everyone.
This is my cousin.
I'm always shy, but today...
Don't mind her.
You are so shy.
Hello everyone. My name is Adebukola Alaoloyede. Alao is my own maiden name, then Oloyede is my husband's name. I've been married for 5 years. I've got 2 kids. I have a 4-year-old daughter, and then I have a 9-month-old son. My first daughter's birth was it was okay, yeah, just okay. And after that, I lost a baby when it was full term. So it was I transitioned into an emotional depressed time, and eventually I got pregnant again. And then I went to the hospital, and then they told me, like she said, that the womb or something is not, can fall out or whatever. I can't remember now. And they have to perform cerclage on me.
So for those months that followed, I was also confined to bed rest. I must not climb the stairs, I must not do this. The only time I get up is to go use the toilet. Yeah, the husband was there as usual, and eventually we were hoping, I was on pills as well, at least so they could save the baby. Eventually, as I started going for my prenatal classes, I met my doctor, and then they started doing their checkups, and they discovered what they saw wasn't there again. But I was still living with that fear until the day of having the baby came, and it was smooth. So I had my rainbow baby boy, and that's the final bus stop. It's nice meeting everyone. No, I am not. Looks can be deceptive. Some of us age. We age. Is it backward? Yeah. We age very backward.
The way I met her was miraculous. Someone actually told her evil things about me. Wow. And someone told me evil things about her. So we wanted to fight each other. We said we were going to call police for ourselves. Yes, they will send I said I will go and meet her. They will send her back home. That was how we met, and that's how we became friends.
No, now I understand both of you. Have known each other before.
We never knew each other. No.
It was, everybody that knows today knows it was an
awkward meeting.
It was the.
But why would they tell you? I want to go and fight. They don't even know each other.
No,
it's somebody that knows
both of us, so that she can get favor from her. So and she can get favor from me. My Oga is spoiling me. My Oga is bad. I'm like, eh? And the person was saying, B. So I was like, okay, Malo Jap. She was like, come on, Kingri. And that's how we became friends.
And we met to fight, and the next thing we found ourselves in a restaurant.
Eating.
No, because you guys need to.
And we were there for like
5 hours.
We were there for like 5 hours.
5 hours talking.
And we talked about everything.
Okay, that's the word that to round up, be quick to hear and slow to talk.
That is right.
Don't react to everything you hear.
The funniest thing now is we discovered that we had like 80% of.
No, I know. You know what? You don't even literally ask. I was like,
they met me. They were like,
really? So the person that even was like, okay, this is not what I was looking for.
And the person that now, wanted to, till today, she's still in awe. We still have, like, nobody sent her away, but she's like, how can an earthquake turn to something?
No, it's destiny.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's
And
immediately our families also keyed into the relationship. They keyed in.
Her husband flew from Nigeria. You know what? I want to see that family.
Everybody.
We landed in Brazilian restaurants that night. We enjoyed it. Believe me. And Nathan will not see her child. The only person that can feed Nathan and Nathan will eat is Zuriel. Let me quickly talk about Eniola. Eniola came to my dream and I asked him, what's your name? I saw a child crying. I said, what happened? He said, my daddy doesn't love me. I said, what's your name? He said, his name is Eniola. Then I woke up. I went to meet my dad. My dad said, the boy's name is Eniola. I've not told my dad the name. As soon as I just woke up, walked to my dad, he said, Bolale, Eniola. I was like, what? I single-handedly brought him up with the help of her and my sisters and my mom. So when I was pregnant, I don't know whether anybody had this as a first child. These people will make you fear. They will say Down syndrome, go and test for Down syndrome or something. I was crying, like, okay. The guy was coming and saying, oh, no, I'm sickle cell, I'm AS. I said, no, you are not AS. We went to do the test together. So that's how we scared my parents and everybody. But thank God today, the name, I was telling BC, Mofeshe birthday, but the way everybody came around, and miraculously the way money comes in because of his birthday every year, is being like, he carried that his name and he's using that name. However, I never had problems with Eniola's pregnancy. It was smooth, other than that scary moment that they gave me. I had him premature though, because they actually wanted me to have him. but no pains. I wasn't even going into crisis, no sickle cell crisis and everything. But the big head that came after Eniola, hey Jesus, it was like, this second one, from the beginning, I started dilating, I started contracting at 3 months. So Nathan is full of steroids. That was a bad experience for me. All through the time I had the baby. The second experience has made me understand that even if I would have any, as long as I really want a new addition, I'll go for adoption. I am not trying it again because my hematologist said, do not try to have a baby. Charles has been there. So Charles, if you listen to this video, if you will listen to this video, we are all here and I love you.
I'm his baby mama and I love him. Okay, me know.
Yeah, this is your auntie. Hey.
Thank you, ladies. I really appreciate you being here. Let us go into the water. I can't wait.
Dr. Dollar Entertainment.
Kajo, 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 kayo, kayo, kayo. Uyo me yo le uosan okun mi o. Uyo me yo, uyo me yo, oh uyo me yo le uosan okun mi o. Uyo me yo, uyo me yo, uyo me yo le uosan okun mi o. Everybody's born a winner, yeah. Yeah. If only you just believe, yeah. Close your eyes and come and see, yeah. Don't you worry about a thing, 'cause if you work hard, you can get it. If you work, if you strive hard, you can be just what you want. If you work hard, you can climb the mountain. Yeah.